Previously on Forgotten Gods, our heroes were teleported north into the snowy regions. They were then accosted by a group of possessed deer and birds by the same dark magic that has plagued them from the very beginning. They were rescued by two brave adventurers, Lady Sirena and her partner Diego. They then went over and were able to arrive in the town of Beniok, meeting Father Gascon, a snow genasi, who told them that despite his reluctance, he is open to opening them to the temple. But first, it's party time.
Sure, you could get a nat 20 from rolling your own dice. Hey, it's completely possible, with enough hard work. Wouldn't you rather work smartly? By joining our D&D game, you're empowered to recruit new players who become part of your downstream. Every player in your downstream gives you a percentage of their dice rolls, and if they recruit people into their downstream, suddenly you've got more nat 20s and you'll know what to do with it. It's all part of our new multi-level dungeon mastering scheme. Welcome to the Adventuring Portal.
Oh my god.
In the land of dice and fantasy, jump on board, we can guarantee there's a podcast that is so grand, where adventure is always at hand. So step through the portal and roll some dice. Step through the portal, the adventuring portal is quite nice.
Welcome to Forgotten Gods.
Is this the musical episode?
This is the musical episode.
Yeah, hopefully.
Adam couldn't make it to this episode.
Welcome to Forgotten Gods, Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. I am your singing DM, Bradley Ward, and joining me today, in order from least amount of nat ones they'll roll in this episode to most, we have
That was last episode.
we have John Frino.
Hey!
Alex Perritt.
Hey!
Adam Armitt.
Good evening.
And Lee Omodei.
Hey, what about it?
How are we feeling?
Good. Ready for another party.
Ready for a
Ready?
party?
It's been too long since our last party.
It's been an hour since our last party was pooped, and now
Yeah.
we're ready for an even one.
I love that I can't wait to kill whoever's ruling this town after this party.
Yeah.
We fucked up a town, and then now we're just like, bottoms
Next
up.
one. Yeah. Next town.
He's out.
But it's alright, you guys didn't have to plan this one, which is, I mean, you did minimal planning for the last one. You had set Jeffin on it,
Yeah.
and he did most of the
He
work.
nailed it, though.
But you've just come in as sort of guests of honor to this new party, and we're going to start this session right from the beginning of that party. Lanterns soar gently and slowly overhead, pulsing with different coloured flames, creating this psychedelic wash and waves of different colours over the 10 lengthy feasting tables and the sort of dancing bonfire area beyond. There is a stage set up with a band, a string band, so we've got lutes and violas, all picking and strumming along at fast speed, getting a good jig going. One guy with a huge bass drum just strapped to the front of him, keeping a good thumping beat. People are sitting on these tables, sharing food, laughing, singing along, telling stories. The drinks are flowing. The feast of open doors is well underway. The sun has truly set. And yet, due to some sort of clerical magic, the night chill hasn't crept in completely. You guys still feel warm to your cores, partially because of just the good vibes and company around you, but also the night chill has been kept at bay for just a little bit longer, a little treat for the Feast of Open Doors. Where would each of you be across the feast? What would you be doing? Hanging out with some of NPCs we've met, meeting new people, eating, drinking, dancing, singing, playing music, sitting in a corner staring at the festivities, anxious to get involved. Where are you all at? Who wants to go first?
Yeah, Sprig gravitates back towards Diego. Watching the people on the stage, though, he's kind of like... He's feeling a bit itchy, like he needs to get up there at some point, like, and perform. To validate his existence.
Sure.
Daara has probably had a singular drink, which means that she's off her fucking tits. So she's probably in front of the stage, just swaying gently, which is so not in time with the upbeat music, but she's vibing.
It's slow swaying to a fast song.
Correct.
Yeah. I mean, like, the bonfire is not lit yet, but there is a big, like, circle of dancing happening around this pyre.
People just passing Zawabashi to each other.
Passing dancing partners. So cool, we have Sprig is with Diego, Daara is one drink in and vibing out. What about Zawabashi and Mallory?
I think Zawabashi's having to just constantly be running away because so many people keep trying to squeeze him. So he's just constantly trying to move around, just being like, "Stop it! Leave me alone!" And there's just a crowd of people following. And I'm just running.
Having a terrible time running.
Just never stop running.
Yeah.
I think Mallory would have, got some food, maybe a couple of drinks, but is probably more hanging towards the back. Just find the space towards the back just to kind of chill out, not ruin anyone else's night by being around them. Especially when the fire isn't lit yet. They're like, gonna keep my distance from that until it's very safely lit.
Fantastic. So we'll go to Sprig first. You're sitting with Diego. He has a drink in front of him, sipping gently, leaning back, like a high-backed wooden chair. So, you come from a different universe, Arcadia, different dimension.
Yeah, different plane of existence. Yeah, it's pretty cool there, actually. Yeah, it's pretty cool here, though.
We do what we can, us mortals. Put upon this planet for what to you must seem like mere seconds. But we fill those seconds with as much life and laughter and fervor and fire as we can.
Well, that's what I found, actually, yeah. It's quite nice.
But surely in Arcadia, you must have parties that rage for millennia, orgies never-ending, and drinks that flow from waterfalls of ale.
I think we do have all of that stuff. Yeah, I believe that specifically in Mallory's domain, there's lots of orgies, from what I understand, and I think there's a never-ending waterfall of alcohol coming from Zawabashi. Yeah, I think.
But you've never participated in such frivolity.
Well, no orgies. We have kind of some quiet and thoughtful parties at Backwell. We have we have fun.
Sure.
It's weird. It feels like a college kind of dorm situation. And I don't know why that is, because the other domains are different, but it's almost like there's infinite space, but we are forced to bunk with other people. Like Zawabashi and I share a room, but there's infinite space.
Why do you not just leave your dorm and go to one of these other places, one of these other domains?
I mean, I do visit them, but I don't know, there's something that pulls me back there to, it's a home. Even if you don't like your home, it's your home.
Well, sometimes you need to get away from your home to appreciate your home.
And look at where I am. And honestly, I don't appreciate my home. This place is much nicer.
glad to hear it.
Yeah.
It is much nicer for you being here.
Oh, stop.
Goat legs.
Yeah, well. A little goat laugh.
This is the loosest I've ever seen Sprig. His shoulders have untensed for the first time. We'll go over to Daara, vibing and swaying really slow to very quick music.
It's a podcast. No one can see me. I'm swaying like a tall piece of seaweed stuck in an ocean current.
And again, there were like psychedelic swaying colors, so the music almost kind of fades out and you were just dancing with the colors.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyes shut and you see like the imprint of them on your eyelids. When you open your eyes again, there is, standing in front of you, that 3.5 foot tall minotaur.
3.5 foot?
Yeah.
A tiny minotaur.
This is half minotaur, half gnome. This
Amazing.
creature.
Nomator.
A gnome. May I have this dance?
Of course you may, tiny cowman. Can I pick him up?
Give me an athletics check.
Yeah. That's a 19.
You're able to sweep this minotaur off its feet.
I'm like holding him around the waist, just like swaying.
And
Still with him.
he joins in. He's swaying in your arms with you.
Amazing.
I always find that the quick music is the best to slow dance to.
Yes, it's just there's something about it that makes me want to go to sleep.
You want to go to sleep, do you? We can lie down and go to sleep right here.
No, I'm too busy dancing.
Let me ask you something. I'm sorry if this freaks you out,
What's your name?
but I'm the seer of Beniok.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
My name is the seer of Beniok.
Oh, wow. All right.
I had it legally changed to that because it was too confusing.
Oh, fair enough.
It was just easier.
Okay. I'm Daara.
Hello, Daara.
Hi.
How do you know? How do you know? Really know? And look, I've been on the divinity weed, so I'm a little. You just got to keep.
Oh, do you have any?
Oh yes.
Oh, yes. All right.
How do you know I'm not a figment of your imagination?
She stops and just stares into nothing. What?
How do you know that I'm not a figment of your imagination? Let me widen out. If I'm a figment of everyone's imagination, does that make me real? If every single person in this town imagines me, does that make me real?
Mr. Seer, you're harshing my vibe. You're freaking me out. I don't understand what you... Are you trying to tell me that I'm currently talking to and dancing with nothing?
No, I am real. It was just a topic of conversation.
Oh! She keeps swaying.
No, I mostly came to warn you.
Of what?
You're one of the gods, aren't you, that have come down from Arcadia?
Yes! Oh, how'd you know? Oh.
Yes. I know it's a gift. It's a gift.
You're very talented.
Oh, no, everything. It comes naturally. You know, I puff on the divinity weed and the visions come to me.
Good for you.
Oh, thank you. Gods will fall. That's what I came to tell you.
Oh. I mean, I fell over the other day. Is that what you mean? Oh,
No, it's not what I mean. Keep
Oh,
dancing. Keep
okay.
dancing. We don't want people to panic.
All right. Are you threatening me?
No, I'm not threatening.
Oh,
No.
good.
This
All
is a
right.
warning. This is a
Okay.
friendly warning. Just keep dancing.
We're dancing, yes. Mm-hmm.
They,
Do you have any follow-up info?
No, I'm getting there.
Oh, all right.
The earth we dance upon, the snow and ground that lies beneath our feet will soon serve as the grave for immortals. Gods will die, and whatever arcane magic flows through the veins of the gods of Arcadia will be spilled. And soon, when the temple is open and the gods return, there will be death in its wake.
Fantastic.
Would you like a drink?
I think I need one after that.
And we go over to now
Fucking
Zawabashi
hell.
crawling under a table. right from several children, all chasing.
Can I try to just summon a drink in hopes that it might do
Absolutely,
something?
yeah.
Something. That is 94.
You summon your drinks and 5 shots appear in your hand. Each one a different color and crackling with draconic magic. Each one of them will give you temporarily a breath weapon based on the color you drink.
Cool.
So the black one will give you acid breath. The blue one will give you lightning. There's one that is sort of crackling red, that's fire. The green one is poison. And the white one is cold. Frost, ice breath.
As if he shot all of them.
Is what I'm yet to figure out.
Time to immolate some children.
Do I just try to like scare the shit out of him? Like if I just drink the blue one for lightning and just fucking
Triple H it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
Fear me, I'm a teddy bear.
I'm gonna drink the blue one and then just shoot it straight up in the air.
Amazing.
And just yell, "Leave me!" I'm gonna swear, "Leave me the fuck alone!"
Leave me the fuck... And lightning erupts from your mouth into the sky. The children scatter. There is a pause, and then several of the adults start clapping.
We hate those kids.
A few of them take out some gold coins and throw them at your feet. And you see a man in a long, tatty sort of brown coat walks up to you. Excuse me, sir, I'm gonna need to see your busking license.
No, I'm...
You seem to be putting on a performance here at this here fair, and that's fine. We got performers, but everyone's gotta be licensed.
I'm not trying to perform. I was just trying to get away from those pesky freaking kids who just keep trying to squeeze me. It wasn't a perform. You can have the gold. I'm not trying to take money. I'm just trying to be left alone here.
Sorry, sir, are you telling me that you were actually trying to electrocute those children?
I was not I was just trying to scare them. I wanted them to leave me alone, which now they're doing. And now I'm being bothered by you, which is making it even worse.
What, are you saying that I'm worse to talk to than a whole gaggle of children?
When one door closes, another one's gonna open, and sometimes you're not gonna like the door.
I don't like this door very much at all. I don't know what I've done to offend you, sir, but I am a human being with feelings.
I understand. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to busk. I just want to be left alone. I didn't mean too much harshness. I just am riled up.
Alright, well, okay, I'm sorry. You go about your business. And I'll just go back to... Let's go back to chaperoning this entire feast then. On my own. Not talking to anybody. Because God forbid I come over and open my goddamn fucking mouth and try to just connect with another person or talking teddy bear. Shit.
It's definitely how I relate to people. Where's your busking license?
I pour a drink and I just hold it. I don't say anything. I just hold it out to them.
Which shot is it?
Oh no, it's not a shot. I know.
Not a magic weapon.
just a drink. I don't say anything. I just hold it out.
Are you offering that drink to me?
Yes.
He takes it. Sips it. That's nice. You know, I used to have a teddy bear like you. He sits down at the table next to you
God.
and stuff.
Fucking damn it.
We'll skip now to...
Oh, fucking damn it. Sorry.
And we'll skip to Mallory, standing at the edge, trying to keep away from what will soon be a bonfire. And Lady Serena comes and sits down next to you. Not engaging in the festivities, darling?
Everyone seems like they're having a good time, so I didn't want to ruin it.
Why do you think you'd ruin it?
I'm the god of misfortune.
Oh. So should I be sitting next to you, or...?
I mean, you can, but don't be surprised if, like, a bird shits on you.
Feels like that would be possible even without you around.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. But it's just, the chances of it happening are gonna go up.
Some people would pay good money for that. Not saying I would.
What?
What? No, not for birds to shit on you. To have somebody who can cause accidents.
Oh.
It's a weird kick.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there are some people who
No,
pay,
I mean-
but that's not what I was talking about.
The realm I'm from is, like, mystery and chaos and magic, so... I know.
No,
It's, yeah.
Sorry, I understand. No, no, I was not. I just mean causing accidents. People pay good money
Yeah.
to cause accidents for people they dislike or.
No, I know people wish bad things to happen to other people.
Huh?
I'm a god, so I get prayers.
Yeah.
They're very depressing.
Yeah, honestly, that's made me a little bit sad.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's all right. Sadness comes, sadness goes.
Yeah, it happens.
So what do you think would happen if I right now... She pulls a little ball bearing out of her pocket. If I tried to throw this into that cup over there, with you near me, what do you think would happen?
Well, I don't know. Are you truly trying to get it in the cup? You can't.
Because if
one
I'm
thing
hoping
I've
something's
noticed-
going to happen...
Yeah. It might not happen. But you can't trick it. Trust me. I've tried.
I can't...
Oh, I really want to step in that puddle.
Then you just step in the puddle. What's it? Isn't it you?
I don't know. There's like just this untying magic of luck and good luck and bad luck.
I mean, can you not control your magic?
Not. I mean, that's one thing I've been doing since I've been here, trying to really just learn to control it, so it's not as bad. I don't know. Like I haven't. Like usually, it's not so bad when I'm at home because I'm with my brother. He's the god of luck, so it kind of cancels out. So it's not as bad for everyone else around me when I'm with him. But
So when you're with your brother, you're just ordinary.
it kind of. I mean, it kind of just swings violently from both our magics to bad luck happening and then good luck coming back to them.
Well, I think you're far more fascinating than that.
Thanks.
Here's what I'm going to do. See that man over there? I've really been wanting to sleep with him. Okay? And she points to just sort of a tall half-elf. Beautiful, flowing blonde hair. I really want to sleep with him, but I've been a little bit busy. This is why one night, sort of off, not heroing around. So I'm gonna shoot my shot. Okay then?
Yeah.
Theoretically, if I'm near you, it should all go to hell. So I want you to try and stop it. Do you want me to sleep with him?
I don't really care.
You don't really care?
No, I would say more likely they will sleep with you, but it'll probably be disappointing. Is more how this will take effect.
Well, I think that's a risk worth taking. I want you to try as hard as you can to hold back your misfortune. You want to give it a go?
I guess.
Sorry, wait. So she wants help from Mallory to sleep with somebody, or is it more, no, I'm actually interested in you?
I think maybe she's.
I don't know if it's just like, oh, I'm gonna sleep with him. Do you want me to?
Yeah, is she interested in Mallory?
Yeah,
Or,
it's like
yeah.
if
They couldn't handle what Mallory's been.
Oh no, I'm just thinking about Mallory behind the bedroom. Yeah, not in
Behind it, on top of it, underneath it.
I would imagine you'd walk into the room, you'd see them and be like, oh, well, that was lovely. I'm out, and then walk away.
Yeah.
Or
they
they
want
would
Matt.
have sex with them and it would just be really bad. And they'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry.
The robe won't come off.
My point is just that you keep saying it like it's a different thing. If you're the god of it, then it's not it, it's you. So I'm gonna go and try and hook up with that man. You try and hold the misfortune back. And let's see how we go.
Wait, do you want me to come over with you?
No, he's just standing right over. How far does your misfortune go?
Well, it depends. Sometimes a lot, sometimes not. But there's a lot of stuff going on, so really...
Has anything gone wrong yet?
I mean, this beer got flat very quickly.
You can't blame yourself for everything.
I don't know, you haven't lived my life. And you just said, it's me.
Yeah. It's you.
So who else should I blame?
That's because you are something or you have had something happen. Doesn't mean you should blame yourself.
Well, no, I don't, but you're...
I feel like we're just not vibing at all.
No.
No,
I get, and like what I've been trying to do since I've got here is try to learn to control it.
I was trying to give you an opportunity to do that, but
I mean, yeah, but I'm like, we're a good like 10 meters away from the rest of the party currently.
all right. Well,
But I don't know, like,
Fucking hell. Making a mortal enemy.
I think the bad luck is working so well. This is the most uncomfortable conversation.
is this part of the magic? Is this part of the misfortune?
no, this is probably just my personality. I'm sorry, I'm feeling weird currently. Like, we had a big party last night, and then we overthrew a system of government. A lot of people died. They were trying to kill us, so, you know.
Sure.
But I don't know. We did this big performance, and like Sprig was amazing. He had all these followers, and then Zawabashi was just giving out his wisdom to people, and like they really seemed to be taking it in, and like everyone was just amazed with Daara's ability, and I kind of just did almost a pretty basic spell.
What kind of spell was it?
I can I harness my magic to change, to push my bad luck onto someone who's trying to attack me.
Oh. Can anybody else do that?
I mean, not really, but I'm sure my brother probably could.
Why do you think that?
Oh, he's the best. He's just so good at...
Is his magic the same as yours?
Kind of. don't, like... Yeah, he just seems to have better control of it. You know.
But if it's not the same as yours and you're the only one who can do it, that would seem to me that he can't.
Well, I mean,
Might be able to do something
he hasn't tried.
like it. I don't know. He's still in Arcadia, isn't he? If he's still alive?
Yeah, I think he is.
And I'd say you're probably the lucky one then, Mallory. Based on what you guys have said about what happened. Don't think the lines between good and bad luck are quite that clean. Because if he was so much better than you think he is, I don't understand how you could be here and he could be there.
I mean, if I was there, I'd probably be dead. There's probably more chance he's still alive.
Probably.
Other people are probably alive as well. Well, do I still have my statue of...
You do have it in your It's probably
Yeah.
not with you at this exact
Yeah.
moment, but yeah, you still have it. Yeah. You're with your belongings and all that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think you would have carrying it with you everywhere you go, then
Pretty-
that's...
Pretty... Well,
Oh yeah, then
Alright.
then you'd have it.
like, I assume, have we gone to our room to, like, put our stuff
Yeah,
down?
you've been...
I would have at least checked it.
Yeah.
In that time, I was like, well, okay, it's a weird magic thing. There's like statues, and we know that they can connect us back directly to Arcadia, and we know ones that we've seen died, their statues destroyed in this world. And I know Felix's statue is still whole.
She gets up and takes a couple steps away. You say probably a lot. Probably and maybe and kind of. What are hedging bets? Probably and maybe. Those are words that leave doors open to possibilities. Things are never certain. Seems like you use them to open every single door that paints you as negative. Paints your brother as positive. Maybe you're just going to start using those words a little differently. Maybe believe in some options where you are good. I'm probably going to sleep with that elf tonight. I'm for the moment going to choose to believe that it's definitely going to happen.
Good luck with that,
Thanks.
I guess.
Maybe you could choose to believe every now and then that maybe, probably, you have worth.
I mean, I don't think that I don't have worth as a being, but I'm not sure what my worth is as a god. Like, I saw everyone's reaction to everyone else, and, like, I could see people being, like, inspired by them, and almost giving faith to them. I don't know, this is a lot to dump on someone that I don't really know, and
No,
maybe I should talk to Zawabashi about that. He's a wise guy.
So, my dad and my mum was a devil from the hells, and he traded his soul and was given power and influence as a child. And from most people on the outside, from everybody in my hometown, every single person would point at me and say that my life has been nothing but a string of bad luck. My father is dead. All of our riches taken. I have no title to speak of. And just live by the cruel irony that my first name happens to be Lady.
Wow.
People don't have names here, they just have
No.
titles. The Seer.
So wait, so when you were young, you were Lady?
No, I wasn't a lady yet.
Oh, okay. But if like tragedy hadn't before you, that's what you would have.
I would have still gone by Lady Serena, I think.
Yeah, that would have made more sense, but technically.
Yes, I have lost absolutely everything I once held dear. And in doing so, I am happier than I have ever been. I love traveling with Diego. I love fighting. I love saving people. And I love this town. None of that would have happened if I wasn't taken to the lowest place I could possibly be and forced to look long and hard at the things that truly matter to me. I don't believe in anything. But if the gods are truly behind what happens in our life, then I would say for all of that string of bad luck that I faced, thank you. For everything that has come since.
Mallory doesn't know what to say.
She turns and walks off, and you see her just... The half-elf man is holding court, a small little group of people telling a story, and she just slips right into that circle directly in front of him, leans on the table, and starts talking to him as if there is not a circle of people who have all been gathered around. And they slowly disband, and you watch her just talk. She turns, gives you a little wink, and then continues talking to her half-elf friend.
And you didn't mage hand his head? Sprig?
Whose
you
head?
fucking...
Another guy.
He's drinking with Diego.
I'm preoccupied.
You son of a bitch.
I'm gonna prestidigitation on her like a very just nice scent.
A very nice scent.
Yeah.
Can you do an Arcana check for me?
Yes.
To see if you could control...
My, what a very nice scent you have.
That's 26.
Ooh.
26. You,
Straight up pheromones.
Yeah, you 26. You cast your prestidigitation, and you feel...
This guy get a boner.
Instead of giving her a scent,
You can feel his boner.
instead of giving her a scent, you gave him a boner.
Amazing. I feel
Oh.
We can't canon that, because you can't let me have the power to give people bonus with a cantrip.
Not just give it to them, but feel it.
Feel it.
I sense an erection here.
I gave you that boner, and I could take it away.
The god of misfortune strikes again.
You cast your prestidigitation. First of all, the spell itself comes out, and yes, Lady Serena is wrapped in this pheromone, this pleasant flowery smell. You feel the bad luck reach your fingertips, and you're able to just quickly flick it off in another direction. It hits a man who trips over, this is a man who's juggling flaming. He drops one, burns his hand, falls backward, bumps into the half-elf that Lady Serena is talking to. He falls forward onto her. She catches him, and they stumble a little bit, laughing, and as he pulls away, you see him stop and just breathe deeply of the smell that you've just put on her.
Slick.
Now that's the wingman you.
If anybody had something they want to do, quickly jump in now.
Yeah. Sprig was gonna jump onto the stage and perform a song real quick.
Amazing.
Yeah.
The band gets to the end of a song. You see them all conferring with each other, like what are they going to go into next? And you have a moment.
Excuse me. Hello. Just interjecting. Sorry. Sprig Diggins. God of poetry. A god of poetry, I guess.
Piotr, leader of this band.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Do you mind if I play a song?
Just you or the
Do you
whole
want
band?
to see if you can follow along?
He's gonna play Johnny Be Good.
This is your cousin.
It's your cousin, Bjorcha Barry.
I think we can follow along.
Hello, everyone. Sorry to interrupt. Just gonna play a little song. It's just something I do. My name's Sprig Diggins. We literally just came from another event, and I played a song, so I'm not gonna do that one. I'm just gonna do this instead. Okay. Excuse me. This is my band door. Just 1 second. There once was a group of gods who braved the world both near and far, teaching all their people not to believe in Solinar, 'cause he is a punk bitch and he's a liar. He's so insecure, just our presence made him a crier. He forces folks to believe, which makes it a shit religion. People don't really respond well to that, in my humble opinion. So, fuck Solinar. Fuck Solinar. Fuck Solinar. Fuck Solinar.
I really don't know if we should be singing this.
Thank you.
A minor illusion, like fireworks going off.
That's fucking awesome.
Amazing. As this song wraps up, the voice of Gascon floods the entire party, summoning everybody to the great pyre. There's a huge round of applause, and the audience, the band, all gives you pats on the back as you are summoned to the main bonfire. You notice all the townsfolk sort of circle around, and they all grab a stick. There's a smaller pile of sticks which they, one by one, light. You see them hold it near the bonfire, close their eyes and whisper something to themselves, and then add it. And slowly the bonfire is lit by the hundreds of townsfolk adding one flame at a time. Gascon finds his way over to you. And as he starts to explain what's happening, you feel the air around you start to shimmer. And these lines, geometric lines, start to form in the air. And Gascon explains, look, you asked me earlier about where my magic comes from as a cleric. I think this is what I was trying to explain, is that, you know, our sort of religious magic, it's not a one-way street, it's cyclical. The gods, give their followers, their acolytes, their clerics magic. The magic of gods, the existence of gods, that's a magic mortals create. You guys have the Arcadian pantheon. You have so much influence because for centuries, you were all that there was to believe in. And an organized church and organized religion makes sure there's the same vision of God's being carried out to everybody. So multiple people believing all in the same God, the same version of it, the same vision. That's why that Solinar church, they have to hold on so tightly. They've got that one God. They got to make sure everyone's believing in the same one, the same version. Because if even a few people start to tweak that a little bit, make something different. It's a different God, it's not the same. I told you I want to burn them all to the ground because faith is personal. So this is our religious rite. And these geometric lines start to open, and spectral figures start to step through, float down, and onto the ground. Because when you're not all believing in the same thing, when you're hearing the same stories, and hearing different versions of them, and all mixing together, Arcadian gods and Solinist gods, and everybody has their own personal little god. one night a year we can open into those little pocket universes. Get to walk beside them for just a little bit. That's what this is about, the Feast of Open Doors. This is the festival of tentative gods. Not fully formed, not like you guys who have had thousands or millions of people and hundreds of years to form. This is a personal god. Believed by just one, maybe two people. A small family, a single person. They exist. Just a little seed of a pocket dimension. And as these spectral figures' feet touch the ground, they breathe and come into being. And suddenly this crowd of hundreds of townsfolk are joined by hundreds of tentative gods. These figures believed in by one people, and you see around you weird versions of Solinar, like the images you've seen in the church, but some are more friendly, and boyish, and round-faced. You see some Arcadian gods with twists to them that look like Farissa and Backwool combined together. You see Solinar combined with some Arcadian gods. The hundreds of tentative gods.
I think Sprig starts having a panic attack.
What would I roll for? What do you roll for?
Like a wisdom or con save or something?
Yeah.
Like,
Do that's all wisdom save.
wisdom save. I passed it. I got 19. But I think, he's kind of the idea of these semi-realized gods, I think, just brings home this idea of, like, if people stop believing in me, I will no longer be corporeal. I will no longer be... I may become a transient, non-fully realized, like, entity, like these amalgamations of people, and I think he just freaks out, but not too badly, I guess.
No.
19, yeah.
No, I mean, you have that whole internal journey, but I'm not putting any penalties on you.
Yeah.
But...
So you're saying that these are... What did you call them?
tentative gods.
So where do they live?
Dimensions like yours. But where your dimension is something fully realized, it takes up a space in the multiverse. You can go there, it's physical, it's tangible, because you've had hundreds of years and thousands of believers to create this space. These gods, their little pocket dimension is... It's between everything. It's nothing. It doesn't exist until one night a year we bring our faith all together to one place and give enough power to just bring them out.
Don't exist until that one night while they sit in this in-between space in just lonely terror by themselves.
Not lonely, they're not terrified.
Zawabashi, I think you should give Sprig a drink right now.
Yeah.
But what if that person... What if that person stops believing in them? That one person. And they change and they believe in something else.
Then that god changes with them.
So wait, so this brings sort of versions that people believe in. Could we ever go? Could I ever go?
What, believing in a god?
Well, like a version of them comes through to be. Are they like talk? Are like the versions coming through like
You notice like people start to find their gods, and some sit down in the grass. Oh, not grass, like no, like it is grass. They've cleared some of the sun. Like, they sit down in the
there's
grass.
a big fire.
And,
So yeah,
they like sit down in the grass, and some are walking around and talking. Some dance with.
because I know a god that I could picture perfectly as they are, my brother.
And you worship your brother.
I do. So could I try that to almost like
Son.
it's like a different version of communing that I'm like, this might be safe.
You
You
legit
didn't see
worship
that
your brother.
coming.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I think you can
Like,
try this ritual.
Because like
absolutely.
everyone's like, oh, I'm painting my own version. Like, no, I know this specific version, and it's the real one. Or like, for lack of better, like all of them are technically
You're
real.
not the only worshipper of him, though. I'm not sure if that's this ownership thing of being able to, as the only.
No, but they're bringing in their version of how they see them in their head. I'm envisioning the
Unless you
version
accidentally
that
create a
actually
new
exists
version
and
of
I've
your
talked
brother.
to. Like, yeah, it might be like one that's slightly different and
Made
but
of gold.
No, your brother is made of gold.
sometimes
He turns into gold dust. It's like,
yeah, when he
But he's just actually made of gold.
Interesting.
Gascon's willing to let you try this ritual.
let's do
This
it.
is community. You can, yeah.
Sprig is sitting on the ground, just like drinking. Like, oh my god,
Don't
so
leave him
flimsy.
alone.
I sit. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
don't
sit.
leave him
it's
alone.
so
I think-
flimsy. It's also flimsy.
Daara's gonna like run and just jump on Zawabashi. I love you!
I swear to God! I swear to us!
Yeah, I'm gonna go over it.
Fantastic. You go, grab a stick, light it, and you take it towards the bonfire. I want you to describe what you picture in that moment. What you remember of Felix and who.
Freaking
Yeah, I'm remembering everything. I'm remembering like my brother and like how strong and powerful and confident, but also how like caring he was to me, despite he didn't understand any of my problems because he could not relate to them at all. He was still always there, trying to be supportive.
You all feel it, this little tremble in the ground, but then it subsides. And then you wait for just a second, and then you hear from behind you. Hey, buddy.
I spin around.
Felix is standing in front of you. He doesn't seem completely corporeal. Like these other gods, as they've touched the ground, have almost come to full corporeality. There's still something a
Yeah,
little
that's a
bit
word I.
complete physical,
Okay, yeah.
tangible, touchable.
Yeah.
form. There's still something a little ghostly, transparent about Felix. He's still definitely there,
Yeah.
but there's something a little.
I immediately try and hug him. Do I go straight through him?
Give me a note. Roll your spell modifier.
Like spell attack.
Yeah,
What's the DC?
I'd say 15.
I'm just going to use my Portent 10 then, and I get 17.
Great.
Wow.
You go to hug him. At first, you slip through, but then you concentrate on that memory of him, and you are pushed back out as he solidifies a bit, and eventually your fingers feel fur and a back, and you feel his arms.
Oh my god, are you okay? Are you alive? What's...
I'm alive. Just breathe. Hey.
What's...
Oh, I've missed you.
I've missed you too. What's happened? I'm in Narium. I'm in the mortal realm.
Oh my god, you're in the mortal realm?
Yeah, I've been here for less than a week. Where are you? Are you okay? Are you safe?
I mean, I am now. I am now. I wasn't. I was in Arcadia. I was alive. I was alive. They'd captured us.
I talked to... Who captured you?
I don't know. A few of the major gods.
I talked to Wickles.
Yeah.
I talked to Wickles. He said someone betrayed you. Or like the god.
I don't know. I don't know which one it is. They're not all dead. A few of them are still alive, but they all seem to be working together. They were
All the major gods?
the ones that are still alive. Yes, they seem to be working together towards something, and I don't know if they're all on the same team or one of them is in control. They're not.
Have you talked to Wickless at all?
No, he's with them.
Okay.
Those of us who didn't die in the first wave, they've locked us away in nothingness. Arcadia is a wasteland. It is darkness in every direction, and they've tied us all up, and they've been preparing us. Preparing us.
What for?
For one last onslaught. We need to just tie up a few loose ends, and then their plan goes into effect. And I think you guys are those loose ends. I think they're keeping us around to try and... You guys weren't meant to get out. No one was meant to get out. That much is clear. And I think they're only keeping us alive so they can send us to get you.
Well, we've got a way that we can get back and we can try and save you.
That's good. I like that.
I don't think you'll be able to stay here. I mean, at best, maybe tonight. But if you can go back and, tell everyone that we'll be coming and be ready.
I think we're coming for you. I think we're gonna see each other again soon. And I don't know if I'm gonna remember you next time, buddy. Okay?
Okay.
But I remember you now,
Yeah.
and for tonight.
Also, Kilver and Astara are both alive.
What?
And they're actually, I think they're in love. And they're both women.
That's a lot. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I don't...
I have two mums.
That's Daara. Did you ever meet
I'm
Daara?
on
I
him.
didn't know,
No.
but I know them now because they've been. It's been what feels like an eternity of just images of the four of you that have survived, burned into our brains. You're traitors. The four of you are traitors, and
Are we presently watching this? I'm sure we would be attentive to this.
that's up to you. Got Felix has physically this
I
isn't
feel
a
like
vision.
that'd be hard to miss.
Yeah.
Can I pipe up and just go, how many of you are left? How many are with you in the same state as you, so we know how many are coming for us?
There's probably about 10 of us.
10 left out of the entire...
At least 10 that I know of. I don't know if they've got more somewhere else planning other things, but
Who else is with you? You don't have to name. You don't have to name 10 gods. Just if there's any we remember.
Samsa would be.
Yeah.
We killed Sam.
No,
No,
he
no.
got sent back.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
failed and then got pulled back.
Didn't their statue?
No, his statue reformed.
Samsa is there. They sent him through as a sort of test run for what they're planning for the rest of us. Oh god, those jocks, those
No! The jocks!
three-
The frisbee people.
I think they've got a couple of poetry gods. I don't know their names. And some poetry and philosophy gods.
Jesus, I reckon it's Mrs. Fleming.
What's
It's gonna be
what's that name?
your mate from.
Well, it's okay, I'm their superior now, so bring them
Yeah,
on.
I try to remember
No, it
Wickless,
was
but I
your
can't.
mate. It was the
yeah,
Kevin?
there's-
midnight
Do you reckon
wisdom
Kevin?
guy.
Kevin Langley.
Kevin Langley.
No, you know, the
You
guy
have his
that
statue. His statue wasn't broken.
Yeah.
He's tiny.
you know
He's
the
unbroken.
guy,
Kevin Langley
the
there?
god
My
of the
friends are talking
midnight
about
wisdom
that.
or whatever, and he was like sitting on the roof with you.
Or the owl.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
question.
that was
Yeah.
I think that's the most important question is, if Kevin's not with them, he might have made it out in time.
Which is really all that is the arc of this whole campaign.
it.
Of will Kevin Langley get out?
Like, if he's not with them, he made it out to somewhere.
If this campaign doesn't end, the final scene of Kevin Langley getting off a bus into the big city, what's the point?
Just like Lord Boland Lee.
Yeah.
Archcliffe is going to be one of
Who do you think Lord Boland was talking to?
Oh my god.
I try to chime in and just say, Felix, what do you recommend that we do then? If they're after us, we want to help you, but clearly it's a trap for us to come back.
Yeah, it's a trap to come back, absolutely, but it's going to be a trap wherever you go. There is no. They are going to chase you.
If all of the major gods are in on it, how the hell are we going to stop them? We almost died fighting a bunch of town guard.
Did we?
I did.
Oh. Well, I think this has been my plan. We get stronger through garnering more belief. Get strong enough that we can fight back. Because that's why Solinar is so strong. Not that I feel like we should become Solinar. He is a punk bitch, but he is powerful because he has gathered followers.
Mm-hmm.
If we have enough, and it's not even just like we need friends. We need friends to help us, if not physically help us go fight, but to channel to us their belief in our ability to do this. Maybe enough to, be strong enough to take them on. I feel like I am so much more powerful than when I landed here.
You seem it, yeah.
But I think you all are too.
Or do we also try to reach out to Solinar in that if they're thinking of coming for us, Felix just said that that's just the beginning of their plan, that they might want to start spreading the news they're leaving today. They're going to be a great part of it.
Oh dear.
I can't remember the rest.
Something about
Something about
some
new
town,
things.
New things.
New pants.
New paints.
Oh my god, they're gonna they're gonna come in with really cool snazzy pants.
Yeah.
So you're saying we get Solinar on our side?
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be great.
I
don't see it.
There are two other major gods that we could possibly
They're
get to help
unwilling
us.
to get involved, I thought. But hey,
I mean, when
you have
when
a contact
Arcadia
them,
was
don't you?
sticking to themselves, yeah, but
They've
if it's
already
not-
helped. But if they help more, Daara, you have a way of contacting them, right?
Yes.
So let's maybe when the time comes, we call in help.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe if we ask them, they won't. But if we spring it upon them, they'll have no choice.
Yeah, good. They're part of this. Solinar, I don't know about. That's an alternative problem as well. But he has an army of angels.
That's what I mean.
And they're
Is-
douchebags, but maybe.
but he's powerful. With the amount of believers that they have, they're a better chance at the moment than where we are. If we could convince...
Making hard pacts with other, like maybe Kjorva and Star, I can get behind, but I wouldn't with Solinar, especially when we have no idea what their plan is.
Felix, you're a clever guy.
He's the smartest guy I know.
Everything I've heard about you from Mallory makes me think that you're very capable.
Okay.
Before you come here for us, because when we fought Samsa, we had a moment of clarity in discussion with him. Apparently, I don't know, I was dead at the time. But where he was able to communicate. Can you is the traitor? from what we have deduced, it's either, potentially, I don't know, either for Tensis or Varissa.
It could be all. Like, I mean, if you haven't seen Wickless at all, and you said... So Wickless could either be dead or...
Mortgren and Colin are dead, though, right?
We haven't seen more. Well, I mean, Mortgren died at the beginning of it. He was the first to go, and I've not seen Colin.
But if you can try between now and then to work it out, and if we manage to get the upper hand on you, and you can give us that information when we see you again, maybe, I don't know. Because if it's only one person we need to focus our attention on, maybe we can do it, rather than 4. How many are left?
Of the major gods?
4.
4.
Yeah.
Not including Astara and Kjorva.
Yeah, so there's only 4, but if we can just focus on one that we know to be the prime issue. I don't know.
Have they ever mentioned any of their major weaknesses or what they're afraid of most?
The major gods? No, they've not talked to us. They've just...
Who is believing in these guys? Who is believing in...
I mean, they sit at the top, so anyone who believes... Like, right now, your growing belief is just feeding backward.
Yeah. Well...
Felix looks around as if they're worried they're going to be overheard. Do you hear that?
No. Describe what you're hearing.
Do we hear any?
Checks from everybody.
15.
Which one am I
15?
feeling? Which one am I feeling?
13.
I'm feeling my metal dice.
21.
Oh! 18.
Nice. Because you've gained this system and this ritual, you feel like you deserve something from it.
Thank you.
On a 21 perception check, you hear the crackling of the bonfire, huge, but underneath that, coming from outside the feast, what sounds like crackling, you realize, is cracking. The sound of the bones snapping and cracking in those shadow beasts that you saw on the plateau, and the words of Lady Cyrena ring in your ears. They stick to the plateau during the day, but at night they creep beyond that, and we hear voices in the town, and you hear whispering coming from outside the line of light created by the bonfire, whispering and cracking. The shadows are coming, and Felix hears it, and he senses it. Look, you said who's believing in them, and of course you're right, who would believe in them, but I think that's why they're getting rid of us. Belief doesn't go away, especially if, the people of Nerium don't even know that we're dead, except for the people that you've told. They don't know that Arcadia is destroyed. They don't know that gods are destroyed. So any belief that there is still lingering around, it's not like that's just gone with the god. That's...
Well, we're also not the major religion on Nerium anymore.
Oh.
We haven't seen it, the only place that's kind of a church we found was actually a museum.
Okay. I think that goes even double then, because if there's not that much belief and not that much prayer, I think they're trying to... Whether it's all of them or one of them, someone is trying to take it all for themselves. Because that's the only thing I've heard, is the discussion... Because there are 10 now, but we had more, and we've been killed off one by one. And the only explanation I've heard is because it's still spread too thinly.
Just trying to... obviously the lack of belief that's currently in Nerium is what's pushed someone to do this, but it's still... Who have we been fighting for 100 years?
I think it's Solinar. And they lied. The angels lied.
I don't think they did.
Or they didn't understand, because the angels resembled what we were fighting. Because Solinar is the combating religion and faith which is, like, personified in this holy war. You know, we were told, we found that they looked the same. The angels were what we were fighting.
I know, but they've just seemed so confident in their power. They've had no reason to lie to us. Do you know? They look down on us so much. There's no point of them to lie. They would just be like, yeah, we are. And we're going to fuck you up.
I don't know.
But,
unless it's all an illusion and those gods that are sent off to war are ritually sacrificed and absorbed.
yeah.
Because we know that by joining the army, you're no longer a god. You're no longer immortal.
That makes more sense, honestly.
Yeah. So if that's their way of absorbing that belief into the major gods, is it all of them? Is it only... Wickles said we were betrayed.
Yeah. Why would Wickles tell me that if he was the one doing the betraying? Why wouldn't he just be like, Mallory, come on back.
Yeah.
Everything will be fine. Bring your friends.
Yeah.
And kill us.
I don't know much about Solinar. This is the first time hearing that we're not the major religion. Is he a single
god, lots of angels, but
he gets all the prayer for his religion?
Up until recently.
Apparently, but like we still get constant prayers.
But not filling.
If you want my opinion, because you said you think I'm a clever guy, I think somebody is seeing his business model.
Mm.
And they want that for themselves.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
think that they're jealous.
That's what Kiova said.
Yep.
He absorbed all of his pantheon.
Yep. So someone is trying to mimic that in Arcadia. So, like the major gods. One of them has got to be the figurehead in all of this, and convincing the other ones that perhaps it's in their best interest to assist them in getting rid of everyone else.
Would I have which major gods feel like they have more sway with the other major gods? Which major god would have been, because this would have had to start with when Kiova and Astara were gone.
Ortensis is the god of order.
And they started...
Just thinking that. Yeah, I was
Orcentus
just
is the
thinking
god.
that.
They started to send us off to this war, which wasn't actually happening, against Kiova. How'd they get the other major gods to go along with that idea?
Yeah.
Who could have said that, and the other ones all went, yeah, that makes sense. We're in.
The logic guy, you know.
Order,
Yeah.
justice, law.
Yeah.
Mm.
The darkness is coming.
Is that you as well?
That's not us.
Okay.
That's not us. That is them. Whoever they are, whoever's that, that's their magic. That's whatever destroyed Arcadia. I think you guys have seen it before.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's coming now.
I'm gonna grab.
Right now?
I'm gonna grab the high priest.
What's going on? What's going on?
Dark creatures coming right now. They're gonna come into the encampment and attack us.
All right then. Cracks his neck. Throws off the top layer of his robes and reveals arms that are, arms that are covered in like arcane clerical tattoos from wrist all the way up his arm, up his neck to where like a priest collar would normally cover. He is covered in these. Yeah, right then. Let's do it then.
I don't think there's any way you could help us currently with these guys coming. So I think I'm gonna have to send you back.
I'm going to try and get that name for you, okay?
Okay.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for whatever I do when we see each other next, but I will try through it all to give you that name.
Phil, you're the strongest god I know. Whatever they try, I know you're stronger than them.
Bardic inspiration.
I can give him bardic inspiration. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to try and touch him.
Remember that.
Yeah?
I'm going to try and touch him. Do I need to do an arcana?
You can do an arcana check
Yeah,
for
to
this
see
as well.
if I can touch
Send me
him.
to your spell attack. Give me your spell attack.
Sure.
Can I give him the help to get advantage
Oh,
on
that's
that?
a natural 16, but I'm sure I have... My spell attack is wild at the
Yeah.
moment. So that's a 25.
25. Amazing. You are able to touch him.
And I give him a bardic inspiration, which is a d8.
He breathes a little bit easier.
You can hold off whatever they try to do to you. I know you can.
And you can survive whatever I try to do to you. Because God damn it, Mallory, I haven't had to fight for anything. And you have fought for everything. We can do this. You and me, eh?
Yeah.
Like always.
I love you.
I love you too. Gascon waves his hands, and all of the gods are immediately lifted off their feet, start to return to that spectral state. You see the townsfolk start to panic, but Gascon's like, everybody calm down, everybody kind of just as close as you can get to the bonfire without being burned, alright? If we can just stay close to the light, that'll be great, please just trust me, and starts gathering people up. The gods all disappear back through these portals. They close up into those geometric lines, and the lines disappear. There's a moment of silence, and then all the lanterns go out.
I cast Shillelagh on myself and protection against good and evil.
And from the darkness, the sounds of bones cracking.
Can I use prestidigitation to relight all the lanterns?
We can take care of all of that stuff in our next session. Cause
Damn.
Yeah. In our next session, we can pick up here. Thank you so much for joining us here at Forgotten Gods. Ooh, baby.
Thanks for listening to Forgotten Gods. Subscribe to our Patreon for more behind-the-scenes content, and follow Adventuring Portal on Facebook and Instagram to keep up to date with everything. For more on what we're doing outside of podcasting and in the world of theatre and comedy, check out Rising Arts Productions on Facebook and Instagram.
Hello! Just giving a big shout out to all of our Patreon members, being Alex Cuff, Samantha Sweeting, and Emily Hess, from the big love and spirit of Kevin Langley. Wherever the road may take you, I hope you get there.
This has been a Rising Arts production.